Red line, off into the far corner, he dumps it in. Effinger setting it up. And it goes off into the near corner. Red Hawks moving it out through center now, along the near side with Frank. Frank losing control of it, trying to force him to make a move was Hannock. And now comes back to the blue line, and a hard check there made by Abi. But the Red Hawks can't get it deep inside the retriever zone. They'll have to retreat back into their own zone to regroup. And there are two Abis on the team. I'll clarify who's who in a few moments, but Red Hawks are deep inside retriever territory. So it goes off into the far half boards. It's Jason Abi keeping it in up into the front, and Drago had to steer that one aside. Up top near blue line is Brad Annis. Down low to Parizek. Parizek to the front. It's loose in the slot. Drago makes a save. And the rebound gets kicked off over to the near half boards. And working with it now is Torchia. David Torchia, junior, who we saw a number of years back. He's out there, and as a shot from the point does not make its way through, and a nice clear out sent down the length of the ice by Brandon Fritz. So this one goes to the front of Effinger, but he'll get some support as this one's sent up high and into the ceiling and will not return to the ice. Fresh biscuit coming. Hoppy, what are you seeing?
Well, UMBC rolling 4 lines to start. Get everyone out there, get some fresh legs. Miami showing some jump in their step. Don't look to have any bust legs going on. Maybe a little bit of a feeling out period going on for UMBC, see what they can get. We'll see how it develops later on.
Dan Durante's shot missed the net, and off the backboards, Effinger will find it along the near side post. He'll hold on for the face-off, coming back up to his left. There to take the face-off, Matthew Bloom, another Ellicott City guy. Man, what is that, 3 or 4 on this team?
I think we have a total of 4 or 5.
Okay. We're going to have
a lot of them.
Miami, little over the top on that face-off. They'll switch out their centers and redo this one. Zach Keefe taking the face-off against Bloom. One along the near corner, up top and out into the neutral zone and all the way down to Drago. Drago's going to set it up for Devlin. Devlin putting it up along the half-boards far side. Picked up and moved along by O'Connor. O'Connor trying to move around a couple of Red Hawks players, but there's a run into and out of play and into the bench. A lot of confusion there. Thought it went into some paraphernalia of a Miami player, but UMBC's bench said, no, we got it. Trust us. Nothing score. 16:29 left here in the first. David Stearns with Sean Hoppy at the Rockville Ice Arena for ACHA D2 Showcase. Plenty of good talent here. As Nick Yost comes across the blue line, takes a shot, and eventually it goes off the pad and off into the near corner. Effinger made the save. Bloom chasing it in the far corner, getting roughed up. And it'll be dropped for O'Connor. O'Connor up top to the blue line with Devlin. Devlin having trouble there at the blue line. Here comes Miami back the other way with Brian Davis on a 2-on-1. Davis shoots, goes well above the cage, off along the near face-off circle. And no possession really here as Miami does get a hold of it. And a long point shot from Jimmy Berger goes right in on Drago, and he holds on. 15:54 left here in the first. Nothing to score. So a couple of good chances on both sides of the puck at this point. Miami with a couple of good rushes in. UMBC looking to have a little bit of a more consistent setup inside their own zone, or inside the Miami zone, I beg your pardon. I guess the trick is getting it deep as a shot comes right off the face-off. That was Thomas Coy firing one right on at Johnny Drago, and Dregs will hold on to it for another face-off. 2 seconds. That's all that took. Now comes up to the point again, through a screen, and actually gets deflected off into the near corner. Back to pick it up is Coy, as he drops it over to Bielinski, up top to the point, back over to Bielinski along the half board, to the slot with a shot that just goes wide off the stick of Andrew Held. Back behind the cage to Coy. Coy up front, a shot off the stick of Keefe goes wide. Beg your pardon, I believe it was Carnahan that took that shot. He will be the man that picks it up at the red line and tosses it ahead. It'll be picked up through center. Coming across the line now is Bielinski taking it on Drago with a shot. They score! It was either Bielinski or Andrew Helt. I think Helt might have got that rebound up front, unless it was already popped home by Bielinski. But regardless, Miami has a 1-0 lead with 15:18 left here in the first.
That's a tough break. Ben Rafferty, good position on the 2-on-1. It looks like he got his stick on it, and then the redirection combination with the bouncing puck seemed to just get by Drago.
Looked like it bounced over his right pad as he was down on the butterfly, but we'll have to go on with this one as Miami strikes first pretty early on in this contest as they're back inside their own zone with McLaughlin. McLaughlin over to the far side to Jason Abbey. And through center, along the right wing. Miami into the retriever zone, off in the far corner. He swept around the boards over to the near side, but Sean Walsh not out, kept in up top by McLaughlin as it goes deep behind the retriever's goal line. And Nick Yost dropping the body back there, but regardless, the Red Hawks still have the puck inside the retriever zone as Walsh is trying to rough up his guys. It goes along the half boards and sticked up high into the air and out by Dan Armstrong all the way down into the Miami zone. No icing. As the Retrievers are putting on some pressure here, as Miami will go to the far side. Dan Durante could not keep it inside the zone. The alternate captain working it back to the captain, Nick Yost. He's cleared in the zone. A hard check there on Jean-Luc Durante. And I think that drew a penalty. So the Retrievers are going to go on their first power play. It's a Green Turtle power play. Brought to you by Green Turtle of Owings Mills. Check them out. They're at 2 Restaurant Park Drive. So stop in and check out their specials or visit their Facebook page on Facebook, of course. Yeah, I got to work on those ad plugs. Jeesh.
Yeah, they gave me one for PA system last week, and they write you 3 paragraphs to try and fit in.
Yeah,
During a PA announcement, that's not exactly what they want you to do.
It's kind of ironic. And now we have a bit of a silence here as we try to figure out how to put a penalty up on the scoreboard.
I can go down there and do it.
I know you're an expert at that stuff. I heard Jeff Hemmelt's back in the back in the box there at the Reisterstown Sports Center.
Have some audio difficulties to figure out there.
Must be the air up here in the broadcast booth. None of us can talk straight.
I don't know. I was never very good orator either. So,
ooh, big word. Well done.
Like
well done. Well, you graduated,
fancy.
didn't you? Didn't you?
No.
Oh.
Not yet.
Oh, and a turnover there. The captain for Miami was right at the right place at the right time. It's held, and he turns it over to Yost. It goes over to O'Connor along the near side. Retrievers looking to set up on his power play. O'Connor sending it in deep, back behind the cage, trying to work it over to Bloom. Bloom off in the far corner now, sending up top to the point to Yost. Yost back down low, and he finds, I believe that's Thomas Naring down there. And comes up along the near side blue line and out, gets past Nick Yost and goes down into the Retrievers territory. Yost back to play with 1:25 left on the Green Turtle power play. And through center now, Matt Bloom. Stopping it up along the near side blue line, cross ice feed over to O'Connor. Back up top to Yost with a point shot and gets deflected off into the near corner. And Bloom along the half boards now. And lightly pressured, and Miami does get a hold of it, and they'll try to clear it on their first try. They'll get it on their second try. And Durante, Jean-Luc, Thomas Naring, he's got to be careful there. Got to get used to these guys. O'Connor over to Bloom. Bloom trying to kick it to his forehand, but couldn't get the shot away as he has to pass it along the half boards over to O'Connor. Back up top to Bloom with 45 seconds left on the power play. Bloom winds up, takes a shot, and it just goes wide of Effinger. O'Connor back behind the cage. There's Durante. Up top, point shot, Bloom blocked by, maybe that was number 17, Matt Kelly that got in front of that. Oh, I'm sorry, I get these rosters backwards. Mike Oliver. O'Connor back down for Bloom to the front. Dan Durante couldn't connect on that one. Miami got 25 seconds here to kill as they come back almost on a 2-on-1 here. Zach Keefe with it, and a pass over and a one-time shot. It goes just wide. Rebound came up front and off the far end. Oh, and a great save by Drago as he got a hold of that one. As Brian Davis with the shot. So it comes out into the slot. Nobody has clear possession of it. We're going to go back to 5-a-side hockey as Dan Durante gets it out up along the right wing. Over to Tracy. And now we have a delayed offside called, and we're going to stoppage with 12:18 left here in the first. 1-0 Miami. What a scrum up in front of the Retrievers net there. That was a power play, sir. That was a power play.
Well, power play last week featured Justin Freistadt, who went down with an ankle injury in the second Siena game. So the new unit with, looks like Naring on the first line, hasn't had a whole lot of time to work it out. Looks like we have a hand pass. Well, I know this referee. He does my men's league games.
Yeah, a small referee pool, huh?
Apparently.
Yeah. 12-10 left here in the first. 1-0 Miami.
He always yells at me to skate faster, and I can't do it.
You're in the wrong league, buddy. Back to Drago, and Rafferty's back there to pick it up. There's 12 minutes left here in the first. 1-0 Miami. So it comes through neutral. Off along the far side. Picked up by DJ Fadler, and he dumps that one in. A lot of chirping there. I looked down for 1 second, Hoppy.
I nearly got flipped into the bench.
And DJ Fadler, I saw him play last year for the Washington Junior Nationals. So he turned it up at the end of the season. Now across the line, it's Novielli off along the far corner. Novielli down low, turns it over. Miami trying to walk it out. Nice work there. I can't tell who that is.
Zach Tracy.
Yeah, Zach Tracy doing a fine job there of covering the man. The Retrievers get some fresh legs out onto the ice. I wish they would play it off on the far end of this rink because I can't tell what's going on down here. Oh, and that was an interference call that was missed there. Brandon Fritz getting roughed up there as a shot goes right in on Effinger, and he'll hold on. Now, Fritz was nowhere near that puck, and he just got tossed onto his keister.
Kind of hard to do. He's a pretty strong skater. Not always the brightest bulb in the bunch, but
the face-off one back up top to the point. Andrew Naring lining up, taking a shot, but it was blocked by Miami, and they're going to come back 3-on-2. Up ahead with Torchia. Torchia dropping it off to the far circle, up top to the point to Polachek, who takes a shot and goes wide off along the half boards near side. Chasing it is Parizek. We have a tough couple of Retrievers players down low. Nobody can get their hands on the puck here. It's David Torchia working it back down low over to Parizek. Parizek being pinned up along the boards. Trying to support is Torchia, but both of them are going to have a time there as Fritz banging away at it, and he'll be trapped up along the boards for a stoppage. It was Andrew Naring that held on long enough. 10:38 left here in the first. 1-0 Miami. Things have kind of slowed down at this point. That's good. That's good.
And for those wondering, there's no relation between Andrew Naring and Thomas Naring.
I asked about that, and they're both from Maryland, are they not?
Yes.
Yeah.